Like, you guys have those metal things that go inside of you.
Yeah, and then they open
and it goes...
And they open it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Does
I
it
have,
hurt?
birth control in there right now, so I had...
Can you not?
That's right, because Daddy's a dancer, and he dances a lot.
Did I say hot? I meant not.
Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts!
Like, what goes on?
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do they call them? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along on those, what's that word? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. Welcome to another episode of the What Goes On podcast. I am your host, Captain Passion, aka Antoine 9000. Antoine 9000. I'm here once again with my sister, co-host Amanda Marie. We're both back here, and guys, you just want to take this time to apologize for not having an episode last week. You know, we had crazy thunderstorms. It was a series of unfortunate events. We had thunderstorms. Everyone's power was out. We had no power. I had to sleep at her apartment. I had to stay at her apartment for the days. It just wasn't good. It just didn't line up. So we took a break. We're recharged. The tanks are fucking full, baby, and we're just ready to go. Yeah. So what's up? How is it? It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks since we've done this.
I know.
How do you feel?
Because I want to be like drinking more. I wish I didn't have work tomorrow. This is like my fun time, especially since quarantine happens. Like, where am I going? Who am I drinking with? So
Nowhere.
I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do the pot and rage.
I know, I just get used to like drinking on Wednesdays or Fridays.
But we would go out, like maybe not that often, maybe once a month. We would go out, have a bunch of drinks, the music's on, you might wiggle a little bit. It's like fun, it's social.
I just had a breaking point. Like, I just want to go out and just have like a nice dinner. Give me a nice blackened salmon. It's just not the same. Because my blackened salmon and like roasted vegetables turns into later that night blacking out drunk and being drunk and drunk texting people, which I miss. I miss drunk texting people.
No, I don't.
No, not actually, but I miss going out. I miss seeing people. I go to like friends' houses sometimes, but I just miss the atmosphere a little bit. I'm sure.
I want to throw a party.
We should throw a party.
We're really responsible.
The Christmas party's coming soon.
Oh my god, we have to have people wear masks.
I'm not wearing masks at a Christmas party. I'm not wearing masks at a Christmas party.
I might be like wearing a scarf.
We should do the mask. But the mask is really like a Santa beard. A Santa beard, but it's also a mask.
We can make different ones too. It can't be. We're gonna all be guys. That's actually fun. If everyone just looks the same, like no girls,
Santa
no
mask.
guys.
Yeah.
Put that in the notes.
What? No girls, no guys?
No, Santa beard for the party. As masks. That's fucking genius.
That is genius.
Don't air that.
What?
Copyright that.
That's actually a really good idea. Santa beards.
I'm dying.
Santa beards. That's
They're
masks.
probably already in production. It's already. That's it. We already said
it's
it.
It's a Chinese.
They hear us. It's here. Amazon will have it tomorrow.
I know.
They can deliver it tomorrow morning.
Oh, dude, there's a tree fell in your fucking apartment building.
Yeah. You don't want to hear the most like horrible part about that is that me and my son were in the house living our best life.
Did you even feel it?
No. What really drove us crazy was out of nowhere, like a bang, 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 and it's my neighbor downstairs, and he's like, he does speak English, but it's like broken up, and like we don't really communicate. I'm always just like, hi, like I'm in my apartment.
Sign language?
Yeah, so this is like the most he's ever said to me ever. He was like, come out of the house. He's like, look, that tree's about to fall over. That tree's about to fall over.
Oh, he told
you
before it fell?
In like such a panic.
He knew it was
gonna
fall?
By the time I went upstairs and got the baby and got out of the house, like it already fell. And I was like, oh. You
didn't even realize it fell?
No.
They got that shit down quick.
No. It took like It took like 36 hours to come down.
You think that's to remove a whole tree off of a structure?
Get it? Do you know what these apartments even pay? For all these assholes
you
to
think
sit
that was
around with fucking... When you're driving... Stop. They make so much fucking money in these fucking apartment complexes. It's insane.
Yeah, but you sent me the pic.
Fuck your... We live on top of which is like hundreds of millions of us. And we're all paying outrageous amount of money on Long Island. And this is where we live. And it's like this big. Yeah,
no,
so when my tree falls... I want it down stat. You have 75 employees in these like little mini carts, and you're gonna tell me nobody can chop the fucking tree down?
If I want to become rich enough where I have a personal golf cart to just wherever I want to go. If I'm getting my mail, I just want to drive my golf cart.
Okay, so when I went to Florida
driving golf carts.
Me and an old friend of mine, and Erica, we all stayed in Florida at the other friend's mom's 55 and older place. She had a golf cart thing.
God.
We were like out living. It was the golf cart.
You used it?
Of course, the whole time we were there. How do you think we got to, like, because it's an old people, we went to eat there. She's like, if they say anything, like, whatever, like, we're visiting your mom, she's home or whatever. They didn't. But they're, like, all, like, older, and they work at a restaurant. It's, like, a cute little place just in the community. And I was like, we went for lunch.
I just want to be riding around in a golf cart drinking
fun. And then the weather's really nice.
In Florida?
Yeah, like, at night like that?
Is that the Sunshine State?
I don't know.
Or is that California?
No. Oh, my God. I don't even know.
I think it's the Sunshine State.
Yeah, that sounds about
Orange juice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bath salts, right? Oh my God. So yeah, that's why we couldn't record, because it was just a fucking fiasco. But you sent me the picture, and the next day when I went there, you couldn't even tell a tree even existed. Everything was gone.
No,
the tree,
the whole gutter is fucking in, and the roof.
I guess I didn't look at that, but the tree is gone.
It's literally
the roots are gone. I was like, I didn't even know a tree existed. I think that's pretty fast.
No, you can see it's all wood chop.
How'd they cut the tree down? Did they bring a crane?
They probably put it there.
The tree?
Yeah, like the way, like the apartment, like it looks like they planted those trees.
No, I'm talking about where they put it when it was gone, like how they cut it off.
It up. I don't know.
You didn't watch it? I would be watching that.
Of course you would, because when I opened my window, me and the baby, again, in the apartment, living our best life, and I happened to look out the window, everybody and their mother's fucking outside. They got, no, I swear to God, the people, I told you, the people diagonal from me, they got 3 people on their fucking patio, balcony area, then the people here, and the daughter was there, and the friends were out. I'm like, me and Michael didn't even know they were chopping down a tree. Like, I saw it, but I didn't want to bring attention to the baby because he's going to want to watch it. It's like, you're annoying. Like, we don't need to watch that. So, at one point, I got quiet for a second, and you're like, but we were just like, it was like nothing.
But that's the point we've got to a quarantine where chopping down a tree is like must-see television. It's like, oh, get the family, they're chopping a tree down. It's like, there's nothing else to do but watch. Everything on Netflix has been watched already. It's
not
over.
Everything. I told you I watched this weird, like, not weird, but no one would like it.
What show?
In the Dark.
In the Dark? What is it about?
So she's blind.
Netflix.
But at first, I think it's
blind.
But she's really, really pretty. Like, she's hot.
That's fine. She's blind.
Yeah. She lost her vision at like 14.
What's it? What about? Quick synopsis.
So
Elevator.
quick synopsis. She lives in Chicago, Illinois, and there's a younger black guy. That boy, he's actually
quick synopsis.
They're best friends, and he dies. And she's like relentless.
Is it a love story? Is it?
Well, no.
Drama?
No, it's like at first it was like a murder mystery.
So it's a murder mystery?
She was like relentless to find out who killed him. She ends up like fucking the cop.
The blind girl?
Yeah. All she does is bang, and you can see it.
The blind girl?
Yeah.
What do you mean all she does is bang?
That's all she does.
The blind girl?
In the beginning, yeah. Well,
different people?
No. You don't show her at 14. She's already living with her best friend. She's like in her probably 20s.
Does she have a cane?
Yeah, she's a dog, Pretzel. That's what it's all about, because her parents opened a dog place called Guiding Hope, and it's for people who are blind that need a guide dog.
But she's just out here fucking people?
Yeah, she goes to a bar, like the same bar.
That's so unrealistic.
But she's hot.
When's the last time you saw a real blind person in the flesh?
Then this is, I'll tell you something else. Then there's a lot of blind people in this show. There's like a little girl. She's like 11. She got into a bad car accident.
She blind?
Yes. You can see something's wrong with her, but like...
Enough.
And that's the daughter of the cop that the other blind girl is fucking. So that kind of like became an attraction, because he was like, oh, she knows what it's like to be blind. She can connect with my daughter.
Netflix is just pumping out so much.
All right, spoiler alert. If you plan on watching this, I would fast forward like 15 seconds. So ends up being, should I say it?
Yeah.
So the cop is the one that killed him. Her best friend, Tyson.
Oh my God.
But when you hear about it, because he was on the corner and he sells drugs, it was like a freak accident. He like had, it wasn't an accident, but like he just.
This sounds
it's a lot.
awful.
No, it was really good.
Netflix is okay. I can see them in the board meeting. Okay, there's this blind girl, right?
Yeah,
and she's super horny. She's just fucking everybody. Let's have her have a brother. He dies. It's like, why are there so many blind people? They're not really that, like, you don't see them very much in the wild.
But the show,
have you ever seen
they end up pushing like pounds out of the place, like heroin, out of the guiding hold place. They become the launderers, and they're like holding the money for them.
So is it like dark and dreary?
No,
like Ozark vibe?
Like, no.
So how, they're pushing heroin?
They get like trapped because they took the money. And
I'm
so
done.
they had to.
I'm so
She was
out.
like, either pay me the money that you don't have.
The blind girl?
No, the drug lord told the blind girl that.
Drug lord. Why is the blind girl talking to the drug lord?
Because she took money, like she found.
I'm out.
It's like, you have to pay me back. It
I'm
was
out.
$100,000.
I'm out.
A drug, how they want their money back?
How'd you find this show?
I don't know. It just like came up. And I was like,
Did you read the synopsis before you watched it?
Blind, it was like
blind girl does crack and fucks a lot. That's it. Two sentences.
Fuck you.
I've been watching
good.
on Netflix. I told you I've watched the entire series of Indian Matchmaker.
Yeah.
You need to watch it.
Yeah.
Everyone out there, I know it. I know you could feel however you want to feel about Indians, okay? But you need to. But you need to watch Indian Matchmaker. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to watch, okay? All of the hit shows are like, you can't film. Watch Indian Matchmaker on Netflix. It's really good. And there's a chick. It's Indian Matchmaker. It follows this matchmaker, and she sets up Indian people. Some are in America, some people are in India, but their family sets them up. So when they reach a certain age and they don't have any companions, they go to a matchmaker. She gets like hundreds. She goes to like mixers to find like different matches.
They're probably better off with those odds than whoever the parents introduced.
No, they do. I know they do. They're like, what do you want? They do like height. They do like, and I guess in India apparently a big thing is like fair skin. So they like light skin people. They do like skin treatments to get them stuff lighter. I know it's a fiasco. They don't really get into it, but you could see some of her like other people who are matchmakers. She looks like a white person. I guess because she did so much whatever. That's like, but yeah, it's good. So there's this one character, there's this one girl who's like looking to get matched. So they go to the house, they meet the family, and all the people who go for the matchmaker, loaded, fucking loaded. The sons and the daughters sleep in these huge beds, and like the houses are gorgeous.
That's
they're bringing out.
That's what you know how we feel about Indian people. And
it's
I'm like, they're fucking so
this girl,
extravagant.
but this is your classic female that is out there. It's a girl. I mean, not that I'm being judgmental, but you could tell that she's
gonna be judgmental.
But she has so much money and she's had everything in her life that she thinks she's like so hot, and she's just so fucking not.
But it's like, how do you? Yeah.
Not even that. Like
she's not pretty.
She's fine, but the way she operates in life makes her.
Or she's fine.
No, she's like she's not grotesque, but she's not hot.
Right.
She's probably like a 5.9 or a 6. But the way that she talks,
don't act like that. If you're a 10, I would let you.
Right.
Or even an 8.
The way that she talks, she's such like it's. You need to watch it because it's like a laundry list. Like he needs to be 6'1" to 6'3". He can't be older than 40. He can't be younger than 31. Like it's just like all this shit. And then the way she talks to people, she's a lawyer. She's like, I don't want to date another lawyer. Like we need to have different thing. She's like, I'm a traveler. I travel a lot. So one guy, handsome, like sweet, kind of like like whatever guy. I'm like physically they look like they'd be a match. So you're watching her, and like he's like, yeah, like I'm a lawyer too. That's cool. And she's like, do you like it? And he's like, yeah, I love being a lawyer. She goes, that's weird. She's also a lawyer. So she goes, that's weird. And like, this is live. So you're watching it, and he kind of makes a face like, why is that weird? And he goes like, like awkward. Yeah, is that why? He goes, why? She's like, I hate being a lawyer. There's really nothing to me. He's like, yeah, well, like I like it. Like I like helping people like this. And then later she goes, oh, so I heard you like to travel. Like where have you been? She's like, he's like, I really want to go to South Africa and Cuba. She's like, went to South Africa, didn't like it. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is, no. And she doesn't even know she's being like that. She's like, I don't like it. And he's like, oh, well, he goes, yeah, like I like cultures and stuff like that. She's like, yeah. And then he's like, what about Cuba? He's like, oh, you went to Cuba. I want to go to Cuba too. That's so cool that we both want. He's trying to make this connection. Like, oh, it's so cute that we both want to go to Cuba. She's like, Cuba. It was just like, I just felt super dangerous. And I'm like, what is happening? She's like, it's just sad. It's just like, He's like, oh, like, he doesn't even know what to do. He's like trying to grasp at like commonality. He's like, oh, Cuba, South Africa. How random that we both want to go to these places. Have you been? And I'm like, you ever meet those people? They just operate. And it's like very, very weird. It's like, are you gonna be okay? How did you get this way? And then there was one guy who like didn't have like a great job. He was like a teacher and a counselor, which is so great, so fulfilling, handsome, very nice. She's like, haha, loser, does chic, loser. The mom, I go, now I see what happened. Loser, does chic. Doesn't have a 5-year plan, loser. I go, your daughter is now I'm getting mad because they're like, fuck you. She's like 29, maybe.
Oh my god.
It's like you're a psycho.
Oh, doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world.
But it's so good to watch because it's like watching the other people the guys, like her suitors.
Yeah. Did she end up? No, don't tell me. I'll watch it. 100%.
The answer is no. But it's good. But it's good to see all. Because at first I'm like, oh, give her the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're doing like the arc, like where like she gets nicer, monster. She's just and she doesn't even like see it. The way she like, it's like you're not well. There's something wrong with your brain.
It was so funny. I thought the other day, because I remember when I thought of you the other day. Because I thought of you. Why did I think of you? Oh, remember how we didn't know what to call the pod when we were first thinking about it? What goes on?
Yeah.
And one of my statuses was something. It was like, what goes on? And I was like, I just thought it was like 10 years ago.
Full circle. Mm-hmm. But yeah, watch the show because it's just a perfect amount of trash. And
no, I'm gonna definitely watch it.
But it's not your typical trash like Jersey Shore trash where it's like, they're like rich. And they like have to like present themselves in a proper manner, but they're also fucking monsters.
Yeah.
So to see someone like just stoic and like regal looking, and also be a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's really, really great.
That's usually how it goes.
Great fucking television. It's fucking. It's like, who do you think you are to talk to humans like that?
I know. You know who else is like that? I'm always talking to you about the Real Housewives of New York. I know you never watch it, but you have to eventually start getting my references. But Ramona on there, like she's so nasty. Like. She's so nice, and some of the girls have said, it's like, why are you that way? Like, you're so fucking entitled. Like, you get out of the car and you, like, push somebody. Is she hot at least? You push somebody your bags, and you're like, oh, 3rd floor, and it's like, they don't even work there. And you're just like, oh,
is she white?
Like, yeah, of course.
These white people.
Of course what are we doing? She is. But no, there's plenty of other white women on the show. She's like 50.
Is she good looking?
She's okay. She's like your mom. She doesn't look like your mom.
But I'm saying at least at some point in her life was she hot, so that's where she built this
Oh, no, she's pretty. She like, has fake boobs. She's like Caroline.
This one is not at any point.
Oh, really?
Like her eyes are off center. It's just like.
It doesn't matter. Just because you're pretty shouldn't make you an asshole.
No, but at least I could see how you got there. It's like, oh, your whole life people have always said yes to you. This chick, it's like you're a troll who just has money, so people are afraid that you're gonna fucking honor kill them or some shit. And then she like gets mad at the matchmaker. She's like she doesn't know what she's talking about.
It's not for the TV, you know. It sounds it's so dramatic. Like you're making it seem like it's a storyline.
No, because the way they edit it, they understand they found gold. Like they're on the side of the matchmaker, and the matchmaker's like, oh my god, like you know what I mean. They're not trying to be like, oh, gotcha. The joke is like on her kind of. The way they edit it and they cut to the guy, the expressions are like, oh my god, like you don't even know what the fuck is happening. But it's good. There's some hot ass Indian chicks out there.
No, they are. They're beautiful. They have beautiful hair, right?
Hair. I'm obsessed with hair. There's one in Brooklyn. They got this girl from Brooklyn. Gorgeous. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I just need give me an Indian. Just give me an Indian. I never even
so funny you say that because I thought about that recently because some of them like
Indian people?
They're really. No, like dating one. I saw one. I'm like, he's cute.
We're talking about them as if there's some fucking different species.
No.
But no, yeah, I do.
But
I do
they're not
an Indian girl.
They're cute.
I've never even like kissed one. Indian girl. No.
No, me either. Just one that looks like one.
Oh, another show I saw that I want to see. I haven't started yet. Love on the Spectrum. You're not interested?
No.
I saw the previews of it.
Can you believe my son coughed the other day? And he's like, coronavirus, something like, he said something, I'm like, really? Like,
that's because we do that,
I was like, oh, don't joke about that.
Yeah, but
he's like, I might have the coronavirus. I'm like, stop.
Anyway, Love on the Spectrum. That's another one everyone's going crazy about. I want to watch it.
I never even heard of it.
It's a dating show. It's kind of like Dating Around, which Dating Around Brazil just got dropped. I got to watch that as well.
It's like,
Love on the Spectrum. Apparently, it's people who are on the autism spectrum who like are trying to find love. And the way it was explained to me, it was like just like normal dating show, but without the like facade of like. And they show up, they're like, hi, I'm like, I want kids. I hate this. I hate that. I like this. And the person goes like, I like this. I like that. And he goes, no. And it's like, it's so like honest, and they're just like getting to the point of like, I like this. I like that.
Yeah.
It's like, so apparently it's like, I saw one of like the little clips. It's like, just sweet, like what love is like supposed to be. Because they don't have like the pressures of like being like superficial and like how's my hair, or like I can't seem too desperate or too this. They're just like, hi, I like to do this. I hate dogs. I'm allergic to this, and this is that.
Yeah.
And they're just like, okay, you want to get married? Like, it's just like very sweet. So I'm gonna watch that.
Interesting.
What else is happening? Oh, you want to talk about Batch?
Well, you know more than me.
So, guys, there's some Batch news out, some leakage. You know, we were set for this whole podcast really started. We wanted to just talk about Batch.
That is true.
So we're gonna slowly work our way into that.
When you say Batch, he means The Bachelor.
Bachelorette, yes. So, this year it was a Bachelorette. It was gonna be Claire,
which is amazing. Brought her back.
Love her.
After all these
So
years. She was
fucking
always a
hot.
favorite. She's really cute, really
so
pretty.
cute,
Cool.
great, yeah.
Great.
So it was gonna be her. So she gets flown out there.
Finally getting her chance.
Yeah, so she gets, they're casting, they get flown out there, and then the fucking coronavirus hits. Lock it down, they quarantine, and they're eventually, like, have to get production back up. So they decide to go to, they make their, like, a bubble, like the NBA's doing. They're going to bring all the guys there, they're going to shoot everything there, no travel, this, that, it's great. All of a sudden, I'm hearing headlines that, Claire left the show, and she quit the show and all this shit.
Oh, right.
And there was rumors that Tayshia is the new Bachelorette. As soon as I heard this, I'm like, this is like so outrageous.
Because she's been like waiting to go. Not that she wasn't waiting, but like it was such a good pick. She deserved it. She was cool. She was ready.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I was like, why would she quit?
That's why it sounded so
So
weird.
now we know that it's not. Spoiler alert, it's not. So I guess during the casting, she got a chance to like look up, like not even meet, but just know who's on her show.
Yeah, but they probably DM'd each other.
That's what I'm saying, but. Usually you don't see it or know anything until the day of. Yeah. But since it's so weird, I guess she saw who was on it, and then she had like all these months to like, research.
So the guy, it was on it.
So yeah, so I guess apparently the story's now they were talking. It was some ex-NFL player, Dale Moss, used to be on the Packers.
Yeah.
Fucking hot dude. This guy can get fucking cracked open. Light skinned black dude, light eyes, fucking. I'd probably do a couple things with him. But super hot. So probably they were texting and talking. So then when they met on the show,
how long were they on the show? Do you think they're gonna air all of this? Did they get any of it on camera? It's
gonna be juicy. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gonna be great. So apparently
they're gonna be like in love after 2 weeks. But they're not even gonna tell them that they spoke before it.
No, I think they're gonna. I think we're gonna get a lot of like behind the scenes producer shit.
I don't think because they weren't there. They're gonna just be like, Chris is gonna be like, and these two shared text messages.
No, because Claire, they were saying that Claire tells the producers everything. Like, she's very, like, she acts like as if they're her friends. Like, because she's been on the show, like, 4 times before this. So, what I think happens is, since apparently they filmed for 2 weeks, and it was so obvious that she, like, just wanted to stop the show and be with this guy, that they just end it. So, apparently they just, like, go off together and, like, leave the show. They fucking fly in Taisha. That's not her name.
Taisha.
How do you say it?
Tayshia.
They fly in Tayshia, and then she like takes over second week with the same guy.
Second week.
And she's so good looking. It's like a crime.
I love her.
Nice fucking.
I love her.
She's so hot.
She's so like. Oh, she's the cutest. She's like all natural. Like she's just her.
She's gonna be great. I think she's gonna be fucking awesome.
And I hope she finds a freaking good guy. She's beautiful. She's nice. She's sweet.
But how weird is this? So after I found that out, after I'm doing the research, like Dale Moss,
who might come back?
Who?
Ugly.
They can't because of Corona. It's gonna be hard for them to do shit like that.
Who's the guy she dated on Paradise?
John Paul Jones, the white guy.
He dated for a while, but no, not him.
No.
The other guy, big nose.
But after I don't know what you're talking about. But after I do all that research, I'm scrolling Instagram.
Yeah.
A fucking ad for some cologne, and it's Dale Moss. He's like the model in the thing, and now I keep seeing it. I go, what the fuck is happening?
Do you really not know?
Do you not know what?
Why it's coming up?
No. Why would I know?
Because you spoke about it out loud.
It has nothing to do with him. It's like I guess he's like a model, so he got this like commercial, and now all these commercials are running where he's like the model in like a cologne commercial, and I'm looking. I'm like, where do I know this guy? I'm like, holy fuck, this is the guy that ends up with Claire. It's just weird.
That's how it happens. They get popping in one and then they take off.
But this, what do you mean? They can't shoot anything. This had to be months ago.
Oh.
See?
They might be open again. Everyone's open, back to business.
Not really. Not fucking us.
Yeah, well, we're not models. If any, the camera's 6 feet
maybe.
away.
That's
He
a good
doesn't have to
point.
wear a mask.
But usually you have a contract and you can't do shit like that until way after. She can't even, they can't even talk about it till the whole shit's done. Anything. Or else she doesn't get paid or anything, or they could sue her.
I would literally die. I can't hold water. Could you imagine me not being able to, like, gush that?
Well, how do you think you'd be as a bachelorette?
I'd suck at it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't, like, entertain multiple people at once.
You
like,
don't have
I'm
to
not good
entertain
at it.
anybody. Everything's done for you.
I don't mean
Everything's
entertain, like,
planned.
bringing cookies. I mean entertain, like, my mind.
Like talking? Like speaking to humans?
Like, my mind. Like, I'm not going to be, like, liking him and then liking him and kissing and, like, be up to the same stage with all of them and be like,
I think you do
don't
good.
know.
You're standing there and just a bunch of limos come up with like 30 dudes.
Yeah, but by the first night, I'd be like, 10 of you are gone because you're
But you
disgusting.
can, I think 10 leave the first night, so it's perfect.
But then now I'll... Like,
There's always 10 and it's like, what are you even doing here? How'd you
No.
even get on the show? It's like you're just, like, they had no one else?
yeah, but...
You don't have a job and you're a creep? Like, why are you even here?
I'd be like Claire. The second I started liking somebody for like 2 days, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to leave the
Shit.
show, guys.
And just get
I
married
found
in
the
fucking
love of
2
my
weeks?
life.
You would do that because you
No,
literally
because I'm
would.
crazy. I'm sorry, I can't date 5 people and then bring 5 people back to the fantasy suite and be like, who's
4?
gonna be my fiance? It's like at that point, like I know.
You would bang them all.
It's either so.
Would you?
No, we're up to the point of where I'm gonna get engaged, like in a week to like another guy.
I love the show and it's great, but like, how do you do that? How do you have 4 guys at the end or 3 at the fantasy
and really
suites
like not know.
and really
who you
not
wanna
know?
marry.
Like it's crazy. It's
That's
like
why-
in
that's
a
what I'm saying.
week.
That's why I couldn't do it. Like I wouldn't be able to
But I feel
develop.
like you would do it and then just shut it down. Like everyone
I
leave.
wouldn't be able to develop like serious feelings for somebody and somebody like I'll find the one that I like the most, and whether he's good, bad, or indifferent, that would end up being the one that I like zone in on, and it would be so.
Yeah, but they kind
obvious.
of force you to like go on dates with people, so
Yeah.
that at least you open
But
up
I'd be
and,
like,
then, and then you go, oh maybe.
No, because I'd be like, don't touch me. I would be like,
I think you're
you
wrong.
say
I
no.
think-
I used to be like that. I'm not like that anymore. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Like what?
Like where I could do something like that. I really am not like that. I used to be able to like do like
Do what? You're just dating
date
people.
like no, I can't date multiple people at once.
You're not even actually dating them. You're just speaking. It's just like a bunch of conversations that don't go anywhere.
Yeah, but like once you get in, like they're like making out with everyone.
That's like
I
towards the
can't
end,
do
though.
that.
Maybe for you.
I can't do that.
Do you think you could be a girl on the Bachelorette on the Bachelor?
No.
What?
I would do it just for the experience because I want to meet girlfriends.
That's what
I wanna
everyone
have
says,
fun,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that part. But you're talking about the girl on the other.
I feel like you get.
In the past 2 podcasts, I told you how like I believe marriage is a scam and like all these things. Like no, I don't want to get engaged in 35 minutes. I'm sorry.
But I feel like you
35 minutes is not enough.
I feel like you get competitive and just like change your whole
No, and
personality
then maybe on
and
the
just
girl-
be like,
no, no,
I'm
no.
going to win. Not
No,
even like I want to fall in
but
love. Like,
that
I
was
just
if
want to
I was
win.
on the girl side.
I think
if
the
I
way
was-
you would operate was you try to
that's
win,
different.
and then you'd say no just to cause a controversy, and then you'd be famous, and then you start doing whatever you want to do.
That would be if I was a
Nice.
contestant. I can't be the Bachelorette. So if I was me and like 24 girls, yeah, it's like fun.
Yeah.
You can change who you are. No
You're just
one
getting
knows. You're like,
wasted.
yeah, that's fun.
Herpes,
I
love
would.
it.
Okay, that's stupid. They actually,
They test for all that shit.
yeah, everybody
I know.
before you go and like.
Which is crazy.
That's a really great idea.
I mean, it's
love
obvious.
that.
I didn't ever thought about that, but it makes sense now.
I had to get the freaking HIV. Not that I had to get, but I got the HIV testing. They like prick your finger.
For what?
Because I always go when I get like my annual. I just get everything done.
Just like the president said, if you don't get tested, the numbers aren't going to go up.
Well, either
So
way,
that's
it
why-
fucking hurt. It was hurting me for like 2 days.
Why'd you
after
just
that.
wake
I
up
was
one day
like,
and say,
"Fuck."
I want to get an HIV test?
I didn't. I had to get a annual done by a gynecologist, so that's when they check you up every year, every couple of years. So like, you want me to run the test? I'm like, yeah, do everything. And they run everything.
What do you think being a gynecologist is like? Oh my, think of the shit that you fucking got to see on a day-to-day basis.
I know who's
I would
like I want to
vomit.
be like I want to be a gynecologist.
You think it's more guys or more girls?
I've had both.
Fuck that.
It's kind of really weird.
It's
now that you think about
disgusting. I've hooked up with some bitches where like
But you
your
know
doctor
what?
probably
Like
throws up.
your reproductive health is like it's important.
No, God bless them. I'm glad there's people out there, but like...
But no, it's like, ew, why do you want to do it? Because you really care about my reproductive fucking... Like, I don't know, just like, you're in there.
Anytime, like, the people who are in the medical field, I have so much respect for, because, like, they see you have to deal with so much crazy shit and just stoic.
Yeah, well,
They don't go, ugh, like...
I can't deal with, like, gushy, bleeding, like, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to see muscle,
Not even
bone,
that, just the amount of, like, penises and, like, just, like... When you're physical, you gotta cup the balls, do the cough thing. It's just, like... And just nothing. It's just, like, okay, it's like the checking fruit. Yeah. Like, they don't even... Nothing. Like, you don't laugh once? Good. Like, you don't even crack a smile, like, oh my God. Like, nothing.
No,
I've never had... Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when I had to get my nuts checked out, because I had that little fucking pee on one of my balls, so I have 3 balls, shout out.
It wasn't.
So I have to... So I remember one time laying there, and I have to get I was getting, like, what's it called? A sonogram? Mm-hmm. So I'm there, I'm like, oh my God. A chick comes in, she's so fucking hot. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm gonna go fucking pewing. Like, in the middle here.
No.
Yes,
really?
It was bad. So
Did you?
Listen. So.
God.
So I'm laying there, I'm like, fuck, this chick's so hot. And I'm laying down, and now she's putting warm jelly for, like, the sonogram all on my fucking cock and balls.
Oh,
and then she's doing the thing, to look at it.
Yeah.
I don't even realize I'm getting aroused, but, like, I'm completely flaccid at that time, and she's like, all right,
like,
so for like hours, not for hours, probably like 45 minutes, she's like she's doing whatever. I'm like, this is, I'm like trying to like, you know, like this, like I don't want to like freak her out, and then like I guess because like the jelly, I don't know if it's like numbing or the fact that it was so like warm that like I couldn't really tell, and maybe I'm just like out of body, like not trying to think about it. She's like, all right, just, you know, doesn't crack nothing. The whole time I'm thinking I'm doing great.
Got hard a little bit?
I think I'm doing great because she's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Wow, yeah, it grew a little bit this. Oh, wow. Completely stoic, not even nothing.
Don't even tell me
Oh, she goes, all right, and then she, you know, gloves. All right, just clean yourself off, and then, you know, come out and we'll do a follow-up thing.
And then you look down.
Okay, and I come up, rock fucking Sailor Moon hard. I was like,
ew.
Wow.
That's gross.
I was like, she witnessed the whole progression of...
Like
and she exactly didn't flinch. God bless you if you're going out there. Stony Brook, I think Stony Brook Urology, shout out to you. She didn't even flinch. And I go, well, now I feel like I can't even walk outside because now I'm like, she thinks I'm like some sort of like sexual deviant, which maybe I probably am.
Maybe guys are like that.
I mean, a hot, warm jelly.
Yeah, but girls don't get like that.
Yeah, obviously, you have nothing that grows.
Right. So
they're going to just start leaking.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Imagine gynecology, they put the forceps in there and just fucking start squirting. That's an issue.
That's gross.
Like, you guys have those metal things that go inside of you.
Yeah, and then they open
and it goes...
And they open it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Does
I have,
it
like,
hurt?
birth control in there right now, so I had to... That's
Does
why
it
I went.
hurt?
Like, she checked on it, like, make sure it's good.
When they put those forceps
I mean, it's uncomfortable.
We have no technology where it has to be
and I'll tell you why it's uncomfortable.
Stainless steel?
Obviously, if you have, like, a dick, because it's sterilized and all that... You like love the plastic. What do you want? Wood again? We're gonna put wood chips up there again? Like stop!
It's just so like cold and like surgical. You can't find like
yeah, because it's sterile.
We have reusable forks, like plastic forks and plastic.
But it's different.
Just use like cover it in some sort of like a glove. Just so it's not so cold and steely.
No, they do that with. I think they might do it with that.
Okay.
I think they do it with the plastic thing over it. Yeah. Because I know the sonogram, they put a fucking condom right over it. When they do a sonogram, so you get a sonogram, you're like, Amanda, it's on my ball. I'm like, no, how about you shove it up your fucking vagina, the whole fucking wine, and she's going to see the inside. You want to talk about sonogram?
God.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of this, I'm not going to say his name, but I have a friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a friend.
He has one friend.
Probably like my best friend.
Okay.
At this point. He,
At this point?
Yeah. That's another episode. So at this, So
what?
What are you? Nothing. You don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. Shush. So my best friend, he, you know, we're like, you know, every time he always has to pee. Amanda, not even just like like he pees a lot. Like every 15 minutes he's peeing. He drinks a bottle of water, gotta pee. Every day he's gotta pee. So he's very like if he has a hangnail, he goes to the doctor. He's not like me where he does surgery himself. He's very like, has to go. So he goes see the doctor and he's like, maybe it's like in your head. He's like, I know it sounds crazy, but like you're telling me you're drinking water, 15 minutes later you have to pee. He goes, it's not even in your big intestines by that time. He's like, it's not even possible. Like physically the water can't even.
The other story maybe?
No. He's like physically the water can't even go down there in time.
Fast, yeah.
He's like, I don't know, like I have to pee. He's like stuff comes out. So he's like maybe it's just mental. maybe you're making your bladder contract, so it's not actually full. He's like, okay, maybe. He tries to, like, if he has to pee, he won't go.
That's
and then
dangerous.
So he tries to push himself.
He has to go.
So he realizes, like, this is crazy. I can't live like this forever. I gotta go somewhere else. So I guess he finds a place, and he's like, oh, maybe let's check your prostate. Maybe your prostate's enlarged, so it's pressing against your bladder.
Clearly.
So it's not full.
Clearly.
But, it's making you seem like you have to pee.
Yeah.
So he has to get it. He goes to the place to get his prostate checked out. And like, okay, we're going to have to do a, what's it called? A prostate exam.
Oh, an exam.
With finger in the ass. And at this point, he's probably 21 or 20.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh my God, like a prostate exam. So he's like, yeah, everything feels good. It feels
similar
fine.
to anal beads.
Right. So he's like, the first time he went, he was like obviously nervous. He's like, what do you want to do? He's like, do you want to do like on your side or like spread eagle? And he goes, I guess I'll spread eagle. So he's sitting there like holding his fucking thighs up. Well, why would you pick that position? He picks spread fucking eagle. I guess he's like wants to see what's happening. I don't know. So he picks spread eagle. So he's holding his fucking thighs up. Kid's got thick thighs. So he does it, and he goes fine.
You shouldn't be able to ever be in like eye contact with
and the doctor goes, everything's fine, but you're gonna have to do this, either once or twice a year just to make sure, because the symptoms, correlate.
What a good doctor.
Right. So he, from the age of 21 to 25, he's been getting one or two prostate exams every year.
Okay.
Which is not normal. You're supposed to get when you're 55, right? So something happens with his insurance, so now he changes doctors. And he's like, oh, by the way, like, I've been getting a prostate exam every year because of this. And the doctor's like, wait, what? And he goes, yeah. He's like, you've been getting prostate exams since you were 21? He's like, why? He tells him the symptoms. He goes, you've had a doctor put his fingers in your ass twice a year since you were 21 years old, and this is your only symptoms. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, don't ever do that again. He goes, I don't know who your doctor is. He goes, I don't know what he wanted you to do, but he's like, that's like so ridiculous. He goes, you don't have to get a prostate exam until you're 55 years old. He's like, those symptoms don't even correlate. He's like, couldn't even believe, the doctor couldn't even believe that he had him doing this. So he gives him like some medicine that like something with like his stool. It was something that his stool wasn't congealing, so he was backed up. So maybe that was putting pressure on. So once he took that, he was taking full clean shits. Because another thing was that when he would wipe forever. Like none of the shit. It would always like he thought he's like the way I describe it is like there's a magic marker and I keep just wiping it. He's like the paper was never clean. So it was just in his bowels. So the doctor like started.
What was in his bowels?
Like the poop, because it wasn't congealed enough. So maybe that was putting pressure on. But the doctor like was looking. He's like, I don't know. Don't ever go back to that doctor. He has no idea what he's talking about. You just need to do this. And now he's fine. He doesn't pee. His shits are fine.
For 10 years?
No, since he was 26. So now, since 26 to now.
You've been saying 21 this whole time.
He started when he was 21. This was...
So for 5 years, and then he got woke.
No, then he went to a new doctor, yeah.
Yeah, and the doctor was like,
stop. So he's had this guy putting fingers in his ass for all those years. For no reason.
That's gross.
And now he's perfectly fine. Maybe he liked it.
He might have. There's a lot of fucking pervs. People are perverts.
I mean, I wouldn't even care about that. Just put your fucking finger in and do what you fucking gotta do.
But twice a year?
And then to find out it's for
nothing.
He goes to look on the doctor's face. He was horrified and didn't even believe. He's like, wait a second. He goes prostate exam, like actual prostate exam. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
No, it's just I had my stopwatch on. I was just holding it to turn off. I wasn't reading anything.
The attention span. You want to get into current events?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know if I know any of these.
You'll see. All right, so we got some current events here for you today, folks. I got a couple. We have, 3 things here? So there was a recall of onions. They're telling everyone to throw their onions away because there's a salmonella outbreak.
What, red onions? White onions?
I think it's all of them.
Fuck,
First of all, how does that even happen? Where does salmonella come from?
I heard about this 3 weeks ago.
It's still going on.
That's right.
So where does salmonella even come from?
I always thought chicken, like raw eggs.
So how's it getting in onions?
Chicken.
I don't think so, because isn't it like lettuce? Sometimes it's in lettuce too.
Yeah,
with like Taco Bell, I remember like the tomatoes and the lettuce had like salmonella. You had salmonella.
Yeah, but that was from eating raw eggs.
I wish you lost weight, right?
Oh my god, I need it.
Maybe I'll just start eating a ton of onions, trying to get salmonella.
And mix them in eggs, raw.
Raw eggs and onions.
Eat them. Yeah.
We didn't throw our onions out.
Me and JonAnthony me and Elise got tore up. when we were sick. Like
Oh my God! You didn't remind me.
What?
Speaking of Elise, last time we talked, you requested something from one of our fans.
God, I forgot.
So our cousin Elise has sent a gift for Amanda that she requested. It came in the other day.
Oh,
If you want to send more gifts, you can just ask for our fucking address in our DMs, and you can send anything you want. Open it. Look at that. What is it?
So sick.
You want to show the camera, or just keep doing that?
I am.
Nice. It's a Dare shirt.
Thank you.
You really need that, and you need
excited.
Jesus.
I love it.
What size are you?
Who cares? I'll probably cut this a little bit.
I told her
so
a large.
It's like off the shoulder.
She
yeah,
asked me.
It should be a large.
But it looks a little big. Nice. Well,
No.
thank you, Elise. We appreciate you supporting
Thank
the pod.
you.
We
I love
appreciate
it. I'm
if
gonna
you want to
text
if
you.
you want to send me something, I mean, what the fuck? You could send me something.
I love it.
If you want to.
Just send it to me.
But nice. But also we
love
have
it.
your boy Donald Trump
Favorite.
is threatening to ban TikTok. TikTok is obviously a very popular app, and he wants to ban it.
Yeah.
You're not on TikTok.
No.
Do you have any feelings
On TikTok?
on him wanting to ban TikTok?
Well, you told me before that apparently, like, a big reason that he wants to do it is because he's, like, mad at them for, like, buying tickets to his...
Yeah, he's saying that it's like he wants to ban it because it's like owned by a Chinese company, but I think it goes back to those K-pop stars, you trolling his fucking rally. They requested like millions of tickets and no one showed up.
Oh, shit.
Maybe that's probably he's just like a
Yeah, because
child.
he's like
this
a brat.
fucking
Like,
right.
he's like kicking, screaming,
It's like,
like, throwing a temper
TikTok
tantrum.
was mean to me. Now
Yeah.
you're not gonna fucking be
You
able.
can't play with us.
It's like you can't fucking hold the
Yeah.
people down. We're gonna find another fuck. We'll name it Talk Tick. How about that, fuckface?
I know. You can't.
What else we have? Florida man kills Burger King employee over a wait time. And, you know, speaking of Elise, I'll give you in Florida. What, there's nothing more Florida than that fucking headline.
Not everybody
Fast
lives
food.
like- I know.
Because there's a bunch of obese people. Shout out, maybe I should move there. Guns,
You
violence,
can you have
death,
that there?
and irrationality. He went in, I think he was 36 or something like that, was angry that the wait time was long, so he proceeds to take his gun out and shoot the 23-year-old cashier because he was mad his Burger King was taking too long.
It's terrible.
Florida. That would never happen in New York.
It could.
You think? When's the last time you ever heard of some shit like that
There's
happening?
plenty of shit that goes on we never heard about.
Bad shit, but over a wait time?
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
in New York, like I see in New York, the motherfucker will jump the counter and just start making his own food and then just leaving peacefully. It's like, I don't want to hurt anybody, but
I see some, they'll fuck them up. But
I don't want to hurt anybody, but I'm just making my own food. They go in there, and they just jump the fence and they just leave.
I don't know.
That's
We gotta
less
look into
respectable.
that.
If you're gonna go fucking, if you're gonna go haywire, get your food, keep the service going, and then just fucking head the fuck out. Kills a
I feel
motherfucker.
like things like this happen more often than we discuss, but
It's always in Florida.
Florida is crazy. Everyone gets away with murder there. Like, you're fine.
Like, obviously, I'm not the smartest person, but they're like I think they're a dumb population.
What do you attribute that to?
The water, the alligators,
It's not that. What do you really think it is?
the schooling. When our friend came up and brought his son, my best friend Sean, when they came up and he moved to our high school, they like dropped him back like 2 grades because he was in Florida public schools.
Really?
That's how far behind he was. He was in regular classes. He had to like go to summer school and go just to catch up, just to be in his normal age grade. It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
All right, Amanda's energy's fading. She's been
It's
asleep
not
for the
because
past
it's like
half hour.
If you move to New York, we're kind of just like.
What are we doing with time?
shysters.
It's like 30 minutes.
No.
It's probably the worst pod we've ever done, hands down.
No, because you keep trying to end it, even though I keep saying we can go for like longer.
What time are we
just
at?
high. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand. Like, the
should
last.
I take this? This shot's been here since 2 weeks ago. Do you have any final words or anything to the people?
No, just that there's different. Like, I'm high, so I'm like just chilling.
There's different Amanda forms.
Yeah.
Drunk Amanda, high Amanda, sober Amanda. Alright guys, that was another episode. Sorry the
love
energy
my
levels
shirt.
are down. We love the shirt. Thank you so much.
It's
We
not. Are the
appreciate
energy
it.
levels that down?
So down.
No, it only just got there.
So down.
Not the whole time. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We were talking about Indian, beautiful people.
Amanda doesn't even remember anything.
No, I do. It was all good, and then just right now, I'm kind of like. But
leave in the comments if you think Amanda's energy was down, and we will rate it, and we will crucify her live on television because she.
I love.
And the baby's fucking screaming
God,
upstairs. So we gotta fucking go.
You see?
Salute. God bless.
It's
God bless
insane.
America. And I truly do want to be where the people are, and I want to see them dancing. You have anything to say to the people?
No.
Do you want to apologize for your fucking performance today?
I'm not doing a performance.
Brutal.
Oh my god, I'm just chilling. It's different. I'm like. Trying to think, the last couple of times we've recorded, we're like throwing back shots, like I'm talking shit, I'm yelling, I'm cursing. Like right now, we were just like having a regular conversation. I'm just chill.
Right.
But I feel like before
you can't
that,
keep your eyes open. You. That fucking lotion, whatever you use over there, is fucking strong today.
I know.
Strong.
It is, but then I had one of little these. You know, I'm like this.
You look
I
fucking.
can listen to some like Mary J right now and just be happy like this. That's how I feel. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's great.
You want me to like rage against the machine right now? Like I can't.
You don't even know what that is.
I do.
Is it a band?
Yes.
Name one song.
I bet you if I is that?
No, that's fucking Slipknot.
I love no.
Go.
I can't.
All right, guys, we're gonna fucking sign off here, and we're not gonna leave you hanging again on another week like that. Listen, if you want us to talk about something, reach out, send some shit on the DMs. You can text us. If you're a family member, you know our phone numbers. You know, reach out. Let us know.
Hit us on our social media platforms, and we can be reached.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Everywhere.
They finally let us in the fucking club. Shout out to Apple.
That's the thing, because some people are like, oh, I don't have Spotify. I'm like, okay, but do you have
Apple?
Yeah,
we're on Apple
no,
now.
I don't have Apple. And I'm
wanna know why?
Do you have YouTube? Because YouTube and Instagram, you don't need to have
YouTube is my tube, you know? We tube.
Just tube it up.
But the Apple Podcast, they fucking rejected us early on, but we had so much support.
Is that really true?
I don't actually know, but I'm going to go with that.
I can't believe she got
because they denied us at first. When we first started, I got denied.
Oh, that's such a success story. We should put that on.
So I guess because I appreciate you guys. We got us to the point where our YouTube, not that it's so big, but it's like it's not just zero listeners. Yeah.
Huge.
So Apple Podcasts, we're now that, and it's great.
Yeah.
And it's a great day, and we appreciate your service. And we'll see, after I edit, how long this is, because it's probably going to be around 11 minutes.
Why? You're being such a fucking dick. It's insane.
Should we end it in a prayer of some sort?
No.
A song? Just end it.
No. Sing it. I mean, I guess.
Anyway, elections coming up. Everyone go out there and vote. We love you. We appreciate you. We don't care who you are. We don't care if you're white. We don't care if you're black. We don't care if you're Indian. We don't care if you're rich or poor. You don't care who you like to have sex with. It doesn't matter what kind of genitalia you have.
Or which one you're going to get.
Or which one you want inside of you. Right. It doesn't matter. Right. We're all just people. We're all just trying to figure this thing out. And we all should support each other. And we love each other. That's it. Love conquers all.
It is.
You know?
Like, just be nice.
Just be fucking nice.
Yeah.
Be like Ellen. Start a fucking pedophilia ring. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Allegedly. It's not true. Okay? Ellen's great. She gives away cars, and then she sexually assaults you backstage.
That's not even true. They had... Okay, no.
Anyway, guys, we love you. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah. I think the energy before that was fine, and then you started zoning in on how I was. Like,
you were sleeping.
8 minutes.
This the way it is. Fade away 3 and I mix it in. Break your ankles cause your paper's thin. Money sign, that's what baby paper is. I don't care about that though. Daddy gotta go down low. Got a new single, go down low. Been working so hard in the household.